Hey everyone out there, Dominic here with Lister Pros TV here on another edition of Rise and Grind. And I am sitting here with, I'm standing here with Lea Spall of New Traditions Realty here in Chandler, Arizona. And Lea, thank you so much for joining me. How are you today?
Great. Real
Awesome.
estate's good. All is good.
Market is booming, huh?
Pretty good, yes.
Awesome. So thank you so much for joining us. Let's jump right into it. Let me ask you, Lea, how did you get into real estate and how long have you been in real estate?
Oh gosh, I guess in 1991 I started, and I was one of those that liked to go out on the weekends and go to open houses. And my husband said, if you're going to do this, you ought to get paid to do it. So that's kind of how it all started.
Nice. And how long have you been the broker of New Traditions Realty?
Well, I started the company in 2008. If you remember, that wasn't a great year in real estate, but we started and I had one person with me and we kind of kept it going, and now we've got 15 agents and going strong.
Awesome. So a brave woman opening a brokerage in 2008. I have to imagine, the next several years, were definitely a challenge to be able to kind of navigate your way through that. And so let me ask you this, this segment is titled Rise and Grind. Getting up every single day and grinding to be able to experience success, is no easy feat in an industry like real estate. So take us back to 2008, through 10. What did those years look like as you navigated, when the market crashed? What did that look like?
I think people need realtors no matter what the market is, and we were able and fortunate enough to help a lot of people through the short sale process, which no one really enjoyed. It wasn't a fun time. We had to deal with a lot of sadness at that time, but I think people still needed a realtor to hold their hand and get them out to the other end, to the other side. And we did that, and now, very few people are in that position now. So the strong survived, I guess.
Absolutely. And it's a great feeling to be able to help people, to be able to get through that and hold their hands along the process. So let me ask you, Lea, having opened a brokerage, during such a difficult time, what are some of those day-to-day activities that you and your team of, your team of two at the time, yep. Carried out every single day in order to ensure your success in this industry? So, of course, you have to be able to get up, rise every single day and grind. So what are some of the activities that led to your success?
I guess I would just say I'm told often that I really I appreciate the honesty that you give me, that you tell the truth. So it isn't always what people want to hear, but I think you do have to tell people reality, and you have to let them know that they may have to take a short sale, or they may have to go through a foreclosure if that's what's best for them. But those days are pretty much gone out of the Phoenix market, as you know. So we're not having to deal with that as much anymore. So, but I think you just had to hold people's hand and get them through that hard part.
Awesome. And so I actually believe that's a very understated, I won't call it an activity, but business characteristic that you can display when it comes to your dealings with your customers, which is candor. And so if you're able to be candid with them and know that it's an honest, upfront process from beginning to end, clients can appreciate that, and definitely that can lead to tons and tons of retention and repeat referrals. So candor, so that's what got you through, and that's definitely awesome. So let me ask you this next question. Here, Realtor.com recently released an article in February, I'm sure you read it, that said the Phoenix housing market is slated to be the number one housing market in the entire country. Why do you think that is, and what makes Phoenix such a unique place to sell real estate?
Well, all of the C's, the climate, all of the things that we all know people love, but the cost of living here is still so much better than other places across the country. I've lived on the East Coast and experienced that lifestyle and price range, and California's going nuts again. So, it is a great place to live. Cost of living is good here. I guess for those reasons.
Awesome. And so New Traditions, it's a small boutique brokerage, 15 agents so far. Congratulations on growing it to 15 agents, by the way. What are some of the great reasons to hang your license at New Traditions Realty? What do you guys do that is so effective in your processes?
Well, I would say we are definitely a relationship company. There's a lot of companies out there and agents that do a lot of buying leads and trying to cold call and door knock. We really aren't that kind of a company. We like to rely on our sphere of influence. We do a lot to keep our clients happy. We most of our clientele for all of our agents are repeat customers that come back to us because we did a good job for them or their family members. We don't really go solicit a lot of new business because we get enough from our referral base. We're very fortunate in that way.
Wonderful. That is super awesome. So tell us about your mission. So I actually had read your mission previously, and I found it very, very effective mission as far as what it is that you're out there trying to do. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, our mission statement really is to just help people. We understand that real estate is complicated. We understand that it's a big decision in people's lives. So our goal, our mission is just to help people get through the process with their best interest in mind. My mentor years ago told me, don't ever count your commission. Don't calculate what you're going to make. Just wait till your clients are happy, and then you can look at your commission. And that's the way I've built my business. I'm not happy until my client's happy.
That's something. I mean, I have to definitely applaud that. So putting the client first, no doubt about it. So let me ask you this, Lea. So obviously, the last several years and with the technology moving faster and faster and, mobile devices now being able to stream video at, very rapid rates. What was marketing before when you came into the business to where it looks now, and how important do you think technology is to that process?
Wow, it is just so different. Literally, I had paper binders of the listings. So, because of Lister Pros, now when I list my properties, I get so many calls that say, wow, I just saw your new listing, and they want to actually know who did my pictures. So, little plug for you there. But if you don't showcase your clients' homes, you're really doing a disservice to your client. They want and they expect good exposure. People literally buy homes off the internet, off Realtor.com or wherever it is they look. They need to see a full picture of what that home's going to look like when their family is living there. So, if you're not showcasing it, again, it's just a real disservice to our client.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. You've been down here quite some time now. Let me ask you, you work in Chandler, live in Queen Creek. What is your personal favorite restaurant here in the Valley?
Oh, my. A little plug for my little local restaurant in Queen Creek, The Bistro. It's just a little coffee shop and wine bar at night. So I guess The Bistro in Queen Creek, I'll say. Awesome.
So I've never been there. I'm going to have to check it out. The Bistro in Queen Creek.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So Lea, thank you so much for giving us a minute of your time. We really appreciate it. And so definitely wishing you much success for the rest of 2017 and beyond. And of course, you've built something awesome here at New Traditions Realty. So for those out there that want to get a hold of you, Lea, how can they do that?
Yeah. I'm always available by phone, 480-250-6460, or my email or my website, I guess, is www.ntraz.com. You can find us there.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for the opportunity to talk to you today, Lea. I really appreciate it. So that is Miss Lea Spall of New Traditions Realty. I am Dominic with Lister Pros TV, and we will see you on the next segment. Thanks for watching. Hey, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on another episode of Rise and Grind, where we go into the mind of some of the brightest real estate agents in the state of Arizona. If you like what you saw, don't forget to visit listerpros.com and click on the subscribe button. And also don't forget that you can find these episodes in podcast form on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Stitcher. So if you like what you saw, check us out at youtube.com/ListerPros TV. Until next time, I am Dominic with Lister Pros TV, and we will see you later.